Hey everybody, welcome back to more Chrono Trigger. Last time we raided the Ocean Palace in order to try to destroy the Mammoth Machine, and in doing so we inadvertently summoned Lavos, which kind of decimated us, and Chrono sacrificed himself, which is why he's no longer with us. But we were in the last surviving village because once Lavos was summoned, he basically destroyed Zeal and made a really big tidal wave, and now there's barely anybody left. So we might as well explore this place and see what we got left to do, but we are going to see about reviving Chrono, which we need to get to our epic, which is right over there. Not terribly far away, but let's see what people have to say. A few of the Enlightened ones did survive, but no distinctions remain between the Enlightened and the Earthbound now. The Sun Temple of Zeal and the Shrine of Sunstone. Such stones are made by bathing darkened moonstones in the light rays. Harvesting enough power to create a sunstone of any worth requires ages though, or so I've heard. We'll keep that information in our back pocket for now. Right now, it's not entirely useful for us. But yeah, there's no distinction between the Enlightened ones and the Earthbound. So no magic, I would imagine? Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'll grab this then. The magic capsule. I was just about to explain that new there will leave after 10 to 15 seconds, but it doesn't always do that. You might have to leave and re-enter the screen a couple times for it to do it. I guess I just got it on the first try. Either way, check back from time to time. He sells whatever washes up here. So if you wait a while, he'll most likely have some new things up for sale. So I guess that's a hint to say wait on the screen. I don't really know, but yeah, this new is a shop. Sells all the usual goodies, which I'm not gonna go overboard because I don't have too much money right now, and honestly, I don't really need to buy ethers because 10 MP is not great, so yeah, I'm good for now. Come again, yep. But yeah, might as well just go to the Village Commons, last area we can actually go to around here. How can I survive in such a land without my magic? You've no need of magic to survive, besides, you're not here alone. I suppose you're right, we are alive after all. So long as we are, we must hold on to hope. That's a quick turnaround. She would probably be... I don't know. They would probably be complaining. I don't know about the sprites, I'm sorry. They would probably be complaining for a much longer time on like any other game, but yeah, they kind of just like, I got no magic, I'm okay. So yeah, they had no magic anymore because they don't have the Mammoth Machine. We have magic because we got it unlocked through Specchio. So while they got theirs through the Mammoth Machine and they pretty much unlocked their potential through that, they don't have that anymore, so no magic, so they were dependent on it versus just getting it freely. They had to leech off of it in a sense. The sun ever rises on the morrow. There's little we can do but live for today, just that other days will follow. That is actually a really good sentiment to live by. Not going to lie on that one. We've grown too dependent on that fearsome force. That's definitely understandable. A lot of the Enlightened ones basically were using magic for their own benefit, and they pretty much were really spoiled by it. So I can imagine just kind of being very like, I guess hedonistic would be the word, because you're just like, I got all this magic, I can do whatever I want. Everyone and everything was swallowed by the sea. Yeah, that big tidal wave that happened. Yeah. The Sea of Clouds is parted and the blizzard at last abated. Could this long and terrible winter be at an end? So yeah, the Ice Age seems to be ended, and we're probably gonna be back to normal soon. Must have cried himself to sleep. Let him be. So, now that we're all done with all our preparations, before we actually go any further, depending on your party lineup, whoever you want to actually level TP stuff with right now, I would suggest switching to right now, because you're going to need it, and very shortly you're not going to be able to switch. Just letting you know. Just letting you know, because stuff is about to happen. Feeling better, are we? Bow curls and pay homage to your new liege, King Dalton. I forgot he existed, to be fair. Why ever the looks of disappointment? You should be thankful you survived. The crazed old crone is gone, and that insufferable prophet with her. Henceforth, Zeal shall be known as the Kingdom of Dalton. You survived. Ah, that ship outside must be yours then, mustn't it? Matches Balthazar's designs perfectly. You're undeserving of such a splendid toy. I shall make it my personal chariot. You can't do that! You will have to come with me. It will not do to have you whispering strange secrets in the ears of this mob. You might start a rebellion. But first, take this! What? Hey, what's that behind you? A little taste of my true power. Falling for the old behind you trick. Joy. Yeah, that's the noise I would make if I fell for such a stupid trick. But now, we're in a prison. Wear this. Our equipment's gone. Other stuff too. Even our money. Ayla can still fight. Go find weapon. Fight bad man. I know it still can fight, but I just keep wanting to say it proper. So yes, in this particular situation, Ayla is able to still fight any enemy. So you're not really too left out of the loop here with 2 characters that can't do anything. If you had 3 characters that can't do anything, then you would need to get the equipment and all that. And yeah, we're in another prison situation, just like we were in the beginning of the game. Ah! Sky, Sky, the sky! The Blackbird? So yes, we are in the sky. We are on the Blackbird. In a prison cell, essentially. But if we head down... Wind coming here. So yeah, like I was saying, it is really beneficial to have Ayla with you for this part because she doesn't actually use equipment when it comes to actually fighting. So, knowing that, if we actually go up to the door, like watching sheep, they can't try anything without weapons. We still have one, technically. So what we can actually do is pretend to be sick if we wanted to and just kind of get right on by. Or we can think of another plan and then go up that wind area that we did before. But let's trick the guard. The pain, the pain! What's the matter? Mission accomplished. I have no idea how Luca did that without a weapon, but yeah. So now we can just use the air duct or go out the front door. Either way, let's just use the air duct, might as well. We can spy on them through the grates. Yeah, we can actually look down through any grate. We had to actually be like towards the end of the grate. It's a little weird and wonky hit detection on it, but you kind of like need to be near the end and then you can spam the button to actually look through it. I don't get what, I'm not sure if it was like that in the original or not, but yeah. We can just do that for any grate and see where we're at in the Blackbird. Not that it's any helpful if you don't know what it looks like when you're actually down there, but you can kind of get a grasp of the area proper. You worthless cretins. Kind of hard to get the position down. There you go. They do something epic. Oh no, he's messing around with the epic. Shh. Pay close attention to what you're doing. This is to be my royal air throne. The world will bow before me. Yeah, he lasts forever. So we might as well just take a look around, see what we can find around here. If we click over here. On this, we get down here, and then we could just go through that door if we so chose. So you need to be careful not to engage that thing. As long as we don't move onto it, we're fine. What are you doing here? But if we have somebody that can fight, we're pretty much good to go. The other two just kind of stand around, not like attempting to fight it at all, no ATB gauge. It just looks a little weird and wonky, but again, I have Ayla, so I'm good to go. And like I mentioned before, you gotta remember that you can't swap out your party at this point, so just keep that in mind for who you have. In this case, we got Luca's equipment back. So now we have 2 people with equipment again, and now we could be doing stuff and killing things much easily. More easily, I should say. But yeah, let's head up over here and check out some other areas. Where can we go from here? Check over here, got anything? Nope, but we got a great spot. A great spot with nothing around going on, so check around here. Keep going this way. We got a ladder right here, which leads over to a door. So we're gonna head over this way. I'm just gonna kind of tuck neatly in the corner over here and just wait a second. There we go. And then go through this door. Hello. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with you. I am gonna go this way and check out this one here. Another chest. What are you doing here? I don't know. Wrecking you. I mean, that should be obvious. These enemies are chumps, so it doesn't really matter. You can get by with standard healing in this area, no problem. Just use like the auras and the slurps, the weak ones. You're good to go. There you go, and we recovered our money. It's nice to know that that's in like a chest in the area. I'm gonna sneak in there really quick and see that this is where our jail cell is, so that's good to know. I'm gonna just kind of go over here, hit this switch. There we go, now I should be able to go up here, no problem. And I'm gonna go right over here. Uh-oh, that thing's gonna be in the battle. This is fine, this is fine. Is it in the battle? Yeah, it is. That's not a big deal. It's the biggest damage dealer of the fight, so we don't really have to worry about it too much, but as long as we have people that are attacking it, we're good to go. There we go, and now through this door we go. Hello, might as well get rid of you in the meantime, climb the ladder, and then whack, it's dead. No big deal. And Marl doesn't even get the cheer because she has no equipment. You know, we got Ayla's equipment, which is hilarious because I still haven't found Marl's yet. Kind of found them out of order, but that's fine. Just go over here, just sneak on by. Sneak on by, hit that thingy, there we go. We snuck up, snuck on by, kinda, not really. Check this door. What are you doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna get rid of you all. There's a lot of enemies, it seems like it's a big deal, but remember, Luca and Ayla have a really good attack called Inferno, so, bye-bye all of them. I mean, granted, I could probably just get by just attacking them outright, but this works just as well. There we go. Where else can we go around here? We got another air vent right over here. We could just check out by going over here, checking all these areas out. It's pretty nice that we can just sneak around. I wanna get around here. I don't remember the air vents all too well. I mean, it's kind of dark and hard to see, so I'm probably gonna accidentally go to the wrong areas constantly. I think I wanna get to that ladder over there. I can take this one, so that's fine. Let's just go, was it this door? I always forget where the last equipment is. I'll just go through this one, no big deal. There we go, up here. And then we can go over this way. And down into this one we go. There it is. Now we have Marl's equipment back, and this guard is, he's tired, he's sleeping. What are you doing here? We can wake him up if we so chose and then just whack. It's funny that you can do that to that guard specifically, but it's just like, eh. Also, there's no door here, so this guard was hiding. He got here through a vent. Just makes that hilarious that he used a vent to just get there and just hide and sleep. I guess he hit the equipment there too, so more power to him, I guess. All right, there is another ladder right over here, which has 2 guards right there, which we could just casually sneak on by, and then 2 guards right there, which we can casually sneak on by. Weird, that's fine. Get rid of you and you. Yeah, the guards here really aren't that big of a deal. We got a pot, and then another vent that we can go through, which we're not gonna bother with that one. Where is the last chest? There is one more chest. I believe it is down this, hello. I mean, I could just fight that thing, but whatever. Is it this one? Yes, this one. Hello. Now that everybody has their stuff back, you could just use the Autobahn like crazy, no big deal. This area, again, has a lot of chump change enemies, so you don't have to worry about it too much. That's nice. All right, so this is our last chest, which has all our party inventory, which is nice to get because now we're pretty much all kitted out once more, and our way out, it's right there. But before we do that, what we can do is we could hit this switch and just go over here and go back up this ladder here, because this hidden capsule is very, very mean. So if we head all the way over here, go down and around, yeah, that capsule is not there if you don't have all your equipment. It's very evil, very, very evil of a capsule, and you could easily miss it. Yeah, we're good to go here. We can just kind of hit this switch and then go back down this way. Whee! And when you're all said and done, you go out this way and you hear some wind. And if you're missing all your equipment, or some of it still, you'll get a prompt right here. It'll be like, oh, you want to go back and get our stuff? And it's like, yeah, we're gonna do that. But since I got everything, I'm pretty much good to go. So, What can we do here? What do I got? What do I have here? I got max HP, gemstones, Berserker rings. This is exactly what I need. Boost attack and defense, but I can't control the wear. Ayla is pretty much a good attacker there, so it's pretty good. So what I'm going to do with these two is I'm going to actually equip the Berserker ring on them, because these things are just like the pebbles. The pebbles, pretty much you just need to hit them to kill them, and they take a while. And they do the exact same thing. If you go to fight them, they lock all your stuff, which is a little bit annoying, so you kind of just want to be whacking them like crazy until you actually hit them. It's a little bit of a hassle, but it's definitely worth it to do because it's another TP. So, come on. It's another, there we go. When you beat them, you get a lot of experience and you get 100 TP again. So it's really nice and it's just like, oh, hey, that's pretty useful. Problem is that everybody pretty much has all the stuff left. All I'm missing here is triple kick. So about 6 more of those things, no big deal. Frog and Robo are missing theirs, which is going to be a little bit of a time sink on them, but it's not too big of a deal, honestly. Also, after a battle, you're like not moving. It's really weird, but we got this one right over here. So we might as well see if we can get rid of them. I'm probably only gonna be able to get rid of one of them here because there's 2 of them, and knowing my luck, I probably won't hit them as many times. If I could, that'd be cool. Nope. There we go, I got it. I just need to hit, I think, there we go. I still didn't beat it though. They do self-destruct like that, and unfortunately they self-destructed. But at least there's still a couple more over on the side over here, so I still have some more chances. 1, I might be able to beat one of them. 2 in a battle, probably not, but if I do, that's awesome. Got this one. What about the ones over here? Go over here for our last batch. See if we can get rid of them. It would be nice if we could only have one of them on the screen, but yeah, this is basically just how it's gonna go. So just kind of attack them and just hope I hit. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I got rid of one of them. I'm probably going to not get this one. If I do, that'd be surprising. Yeah, it's gone. So I at least got 100 TP from that, so not a big deal. But this is why you probably want people that are good with needing more TP here, just specifically for that. We're pretty much done with that, so I can get rid of these Berserker rings now. So I'll put on like all the good stuff. Let's see here. You could probably be using your, what were you using again? You know what, I could just use the speed ring. Yeah, this is fine, this is fine. I can work with this. And let's see, you got the red vest on, you got that, yeah, I'm pretty much all set. I'm all set, I'm all good to go. Because once you start getting close to the edge of the wing, you actually can't get up any higher because just the wind's too strong, so it pushes you all the way back over here. What's going on? The wind is too strong. But we also have this thing, the Golem Overlord. Another battle, this one is definitely gonna be easy. That's the Golem Overlord. Yeah,
take this.
He's really not hard in this place. You just gotta pump him full of all your good stuff. So Inferno, Iceberg Toss, whatever you might have. Maybe use Anapod Bomb too if you have it, or you could just use Megaton Bomb. Either way, just as long as you're pumping out good attacks as soon as possible, you are gonna wreck this thing. It's really not that hard in the fight. But as you can tell on the top, he is kind of counting down, so you gotta worry about that a little bit. You don't have to worry about Charm. Again, just pump it full of all your good spells and you're good to go. All your good stuff, you're just gonna do damage, just wreck it. You are not gonna have any problems. As long as you just keep focusing on the text, just keep at it, just keep spamming all your stuff, you're good to go. In this case, I have haste on Marl, so she's gonna be going a little bit faster. So I'm probably gonna be doing Iceberg Toss a little bit more. And if you have Frog or Robo for this instance, just use their best stuff, just use their best elemental things as well. Again, just spam it, best things. It's all you really have to do. As you can tell, this thing has been charging up its attack for a very long time and then hesitated and then started charging it again. This is a joke fight. It's really not hard to see that. It's a joke fight. You are just constantly murdering it while it's not doing anything to you. I guess they wanted to take off some of the pressure off of you, considering you don't have Chrono in your party anymore after you sacrifice himself. So I guess it works. It's just kind of weird to have like a comedic fight after you just had like a really big moment of, oh no, one of our party members just is gone now. And you're like, just have some humor in it, I guess. I don't know. It's weird to me, but I guess it makes a little bit of sense to have like a boss that's afraid of heights on a ship that's flying. Really funny. Either way, again, really easy fight. Phew. I've done it. It's complete. See these beautiful wings. This is a throne truly fit for a king. I name it the Errol Dalton Imperial. And those meddlesome interlopers shall be her first victims. Errol Dalton Imperial, prepare for takeoff. No, 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 and no! Stop the music. Yes, there we go. Now then. Errol Dalton Imperial, away! Look! The Epic. It can fly? Her name is not the Epic, it's the Errol Dalton Imperial! And you, I'm afraid, are excess baggage. Time to make like the wind and blow you all away. Yes, score about like the worms you are. Go Epic now. It's all your fault, Chrono. Give back Chrono. You. And now for another boss battle. This boss battle is much easier than jumping onto a moving plane. All I gotta do is Inferno like maybe twice. I'm probably gonna do like half his health in one go. This move is still really busted. And honestly, as long as I just do this fight fast, it's okay. Because he does power up over time of his stuff, and that could be hairy if you're not careful. But again, just do all your best stuff, this battle will be over in pretty much an instant. Golem Overlord! Yeah, I took care of that one already, and even if I didn't, it would've ran away, which would've made this even funnier. Bye-bye. And he gets sucked away by his own summoning portal. Is the Epic all right? Epic okay? More importantly, how do we control this thing? Well, try hitting X. I did, but there we go. Then A, try A. Hooray! Justice! Dawn's been paid his due. Mercy, that ship can fly. Phew, I think I got a handle on it. Epic happy, Epic become bird! And I just been thinking about upgrading it myself too. Oh well. Chrono. Marl. Chrono's strong, Chrono no die. Chrono's gotta be somewhere. I'll find him. So now we have the Epic back. Dawn is no more. The Golem Overlord is no longer afraid of heights. We still have the surviving village we could check out now that we got our Epic back and see what people have to say. A few of the Enlightened ones did survive, but no distinction, the same thing as before. So no big deal there. Might as well just head back over to the big crowd over here, the Village Commons. Because if we head back over here, we see the plant lady from before. The one that we basically were offered the choice to have her burn it or not burn it. Such a mysterious little tree. Perhaps someday help us paint the land green again. Yeah, I told her to plant the thing because, yeah, burning a tree is just stupid. But it also unlocks a side quest for later. The sun never rises on the morrow. That's just the same text from before, I don't have to worry. But yeah, the little kid is being chased around by Alphador. Alphador made a new friend. The villagers are slowly coming around as well. They simply need time to accept their fate. We will have to start again from scratch, and that is not something people are wont to concede. Uh-oh. The Final Fantasy 14 is going into the Chrono Trigger script because of the word won't. Ironically enough, that word has become part of my vocabulary unironically, and I haven't even tried to make that happen. It warms my heart to seem so full of energy. Another stranger washed ashore not long after the tide carried you here. You seem to be searching for someone. No one has ever seen the person who came after you, not even in the world above. Could he have been a friend of yours? But yeah, it seems the people of 2000 BC are basically doing the exact same thing that the people of 2300 are doing, where they're basically clinging on to the hope of tomorrow. I glimpsed the future of a man on the North Cape. I hope he is up to no ill. I hope so too. But there's only one person that could possibly be, so let's make our way there. There's only one location that could also possibly be as well. But before that, I'm going to make a save because, yeah, if we know who it is, we might as well just be a little bit cautious about it. So it's you. Magus. Behold, all of it rests at the bottom of the sea. Gone is the magical kingdom of Zeal, and all the dreams and ambitions of its people. I lived there once, but I was another person then. What's this? A dimensional vortex! You were right then. This power is beyond human control. Oh no, we'll be dragged into the rift. Shala! No, Janice, stay away! But... It's a time gate. No! Shala! Janice! What is this place? Hello? There's no one here. Is this the end of time? You're... Janice, aren't you? I lived only for the thought of slaying Lavos. Ever since his rift in time's fabric stranded me in the Middle Ages. And just as I had summoned him to my castle, you arrived to interfere. To think I would be drawn through yet another portal, only to find myself returned to this age. Ironic, is it not? Being from the future, my knowledge of the past enabled me to convince the Queen that I was an oracle of no small power, and so again I worked to draw the beast out. But no history book could have prepared me for what ensued. Unimaginable is the power of Lavos. Before him, all are as leaves cast to the bitter winds that howl about death's black wings. Stay this course, and your fate will be the same as that fool Chrono's. If it weren't for you, Chrono, he... Play with fire and you get burned. A lesson better learned sooner than later. The weak go quickly to their graves. How dare you! You wish to fight me? This is a very big, pivotal choice. If you choose yes, you will fight him and be able to defeat Magus for good. If you choose no... Fighting you won't gain us anything. And Chrono wouldn't want us to. Wait. I'll accompany you. What? I said the fool was dead. I did not say his death could not be undone. You're serious? Gaspar, the guru of time, knows a way to restore those streams of time that have been diverted from their proper courses. So, yes, if you click no, Magus joins your party. Granted, he's not really liking anybody in the party, really, because he's kind of more of a solo person, which kind of streamlined in how he plays, even. But yeah, that is our last party member. And he's quite a few levels lower than everybody else. I need to fix that. But yes, Magus has Lightning 2, Ice 2, and Fire 2, which are inherently stronger than everybody else's versions of that. He is basically a complete trash mob dealer. He'll get rid of them so easily. But he's also the Shadow element, which technically Robo is too, in a sense, but he doesn't really show that. But Magus is actually the actual Shadow element. He uses Scythes, and he has pretty much dark-based equipment. And his attack is pretty high up there, but not the best. But his magic stat is amazing, which is why it helps when he has all that good magic that he uses. But he also has Shala's Amulet, which prevents all status ailments. And this is not the only way to actually get this item. There is another way of getting it. If you were to actually click yes instead, this battle, he has 6,666 HP. It's honestly a rather stupidly easy fight as well. He doesn't counterattack you if you just attack him outright. If you were to use any of your techs, for instance, he will counter with attack on you, and it kind of hurts. So, as long as you're kitted out in your plates and vests for when he eventually does attack, you're pretty much all set. You could just sit there and cure if you want, and then just have everybody attack until he's about half HP. Once he gets to about half HP, he will just start doing his techs like normal, and they don't really hurt per se. But also, you could just use your standard techs and get rid of them really quickly at this point. If you have Inferno, Iceberg Toss, any of those big good ones, all your big good stuff, it's enough to really just decimate him in about 3-4 hits, really. You'll do a lot of damage. And if not, yeah, maybe 5 hits at best. So as long as you're cured, and if he cures you in the process, depending on what plates and vests you have on, this fight is ridiculously easy at this point. And yeah, that's essentially the fight. So I am not even trying. I am just kind of sitting here. I'm just letting it happen, and I'm just waiting on for Inferno to happen. Once it does, he's pretty much done. So yeah, I think he has about one more hit on him, honestly. At this point, he's just gonna let him do his thing for a little bit. I'm just gonna wait, and then Inferno, and yeah, that's probably it. Get out that last cure, just in case this isn't it. There we go. If I die, Frog's curse will be undone. Should you wish to revive Chrono, seek Gaspar, the guru of time. And he dies kind of really, really melodramatically. And he does leave something behind for doing so. You get Shala's Amulet for doing it this way, but you lose out on Magus as a character entirely. But that is not the only path you can take if you want to get rid of Magus for good. The last version of this fight is actually the most unique version of the fight. If you have Frog in your party, like in any part of the lineup, he will challenge Magus alone. It sounds ridiculous and it sounds really stupid, but the fight itself isn't actually that bad. If you have the Demon Slayer sword and the Rage Band equipped, anytime Magus attacks you, more than likely when you get those counters off, you're going to be doing critical hits, and it's just amazing because the Demon Slayer's sword does 2 times damage to magical beings, which Magus is a magical being. So yeah, you're going to be doing a ton of damage that way. If you get the criticals, you're going to be doing even more damage. Just have like high potions at the ready and maybe a slurp if you're not really fully prepared, or if you don't have one of the plates equipped that he will eventually start casting magic, and when he gets to that point, you might not be able to absorb the damage or might not be able to take the damage. So it is possible you might be a little bit iffy on that front. But yeah, just mash the attack button. This is pretty much this is the battle. He finally gets revenge for Cyrus, and it's the stupidly most easiest fight. But it does make sense considering I think Magus is probably not at his best here at all, considering his entire goal was to get rid of Lavos, and that goal just fell flat on his face. That was like his goal his entire life, which is kill Lavos, and he can't do it. So yeah, this battle one-on-one, stupidly easy, and I think it's just because he's not at his best. Once you start getting him halfway down, he starts getting a little bit harder, but yeah. Depending on which one he does and whichever plate you have equipped, I'm gonna get healed. Thank you for the free healing again. I don't even have to use high potions if you don't keep doing lightning too on me. But yeah, just keep attacking with Frog, have this setup going. Are you doing lightning too again? Thank you for healing me again. So yeah, this is going to be how the fight is for me. I probably could just use auto the entire time, but depends. It might be a little bit more actiony to not have auto going because everything is a little bit faster on the PC version when you're using it. But yeah, considering this is what the fight is, it's a little bit better than me just speeding up the footage. So let's just get those attacks off. Ow. It's kind of annoying that when he counters you, you can't counter him back. So you can't be like counter battle. So that would have been nice, but thank you for healing me again. Yeah, he's pretty much almost dead at this point. I'm canceling the auto out. Yep, the last hit. I called that. Cyrus, you are avenged. If I die, Frog's, he's right there. That just sounds so weird to call him like first person instead of like your curse, because it was a scripted, not even a scripted battle. It's just how it was. It's just, it makes no sense to me that he calls him by his first name, like in the third person. Is it the third person? Yeah, the third person, when he's right there instead of saying you. He's calling him by his like made up name, Frog in this case. And then you could get Shallow's amulet that way too. But yeah, I want Magus in my party. So I am going to load my game because that is the best of the three alternatives, and I want him in party. So why don't they have a load game? Well, now that we have Magus back in our party through the weirdness of loading files, kind of like a weird time travel in a sense if you really think about it, we are going to seek out Gaspar, the Guru of Time, next time on Azure Plays Chrono Trigger. See you all then.